So Tyson Charmoli is out for Oklahoma at 133 pounds, and Gavin Caprella is expected here for Air Force. Charmoli, the Sooner 133-pounder, redshirt freshman out of St. Francis, Minnesota, spent one season at Wyoming. And he is set to go. Gavin Caprella, junior from Bluffton, Ohio, was 18-16, a regular starter last year, and had 12 bonus point wins. So Charmoli set to go.
No. Charmoli right in on a shot. Good. You want to get height on it while guarding your ankles. Be patient. Nice.
What's critical in a situation like this if you're trying to complete the takedown, Coach?
Well, I think a couple of things. First of all, he did a real good job moving the man, but what you want to do is get that leg on the shoulder. When you've got a guy that's really flexible there, it's not that easy to finish. Tion Ware could take a nap with his leg up there, but if you get it on the shoulder, a whole different story.
Tion Ware, national champ at Oklahoma now. He is the head coach at Northern Colorado. Got that job in July.
Doing a great job. His good buddy and former teammate, Charles Jones, is with him. And the future looks bright for the Golden Bears.
Charmoli got a win in Oklahoma's dual victory over Bucknell, his first win as a Sooner. He was 8-3 last year at Wyoming while redshirting as a freshman.
2-1 on the season. He has an upset loss to Marcus Blaze from Penn State, along with everyone else in the world. I'll tell you what, there's a matchup to watch in the future. Marcus Blaze against Jax Forrest.
Saw
That's
Jack Forrest come
pick.
out for Oklahoma State last week.
Yeah, he's an amazing young man, but Blaze is the same way. He has beaten bundles of national champions.
Still no score, nearly 2 minutes into this bout at 133, Charmoli and Caprella. Oklahoma set to turn right around and go to Morgantown, West Virginia, and wrestle at West Virginia coming up on Sunday. So it'll be a travel day tomorrow, and then Roger Kish's team will take on the Mountaineers.
So here's an interesting thing about Gavin Caprella. He was a one-man wrestling team in high school. In other words, he was the only guy on his team. He would train with a club and wrestle in tournaments. When he graduates, he's going into Special Tactics, which is Air Force's version of Navy SEALs. Whereas Tucker Owens, Tucker, is going to space.
So amazing the things that the student athletes do at our Armed Forces academies, and you know very well, having been the head coach at West Point, what these student athletes and officers go through.
It's amazing what they go through, but thanks for the promotion. I was a head assistant at West Point and then left eventually to be the head coach at Cornell.
One period in, a scoreless bout. Oklahoma won at 125 pounds with Conrad Hendrickson, sudden victory session.
Yeah, I would tell you if I was the head coach at West Point, we probably would have lost a couple of wars.
Either wrestler have an advantage in that first period? Either one more aggressive? Did you feel like Charmoli was putting in more work?
Yeah, a little bit, but not enough to make a difference. I would say that Caprella looks a little bit fresher. Charmoli doing a good job controlling the tie. You want to circle and bounce. Circle and bounce that guy and then chase the leg. Nice high crotch attempt with height. Tyson, a pretty good scramble, but he's in some trouble here. He may be in danger. No danger yet.
Looked like we almost had a count there. And there's the takedown for Caprella. He's got a 4-0 lead.
So it's interesting because at both weight classes, they've had the early lead. Let's see if Tyson can come back, as did Conrad.
Yeah, it was 4-0 Tucker Owens at 125 in favor of Air Force as they'll jog back to the center of the mat. Charmoli will try to regroup.
I had Conrad and Tucker Owens as bout of the night, and as Coach Barber from Air Force said, the marquee matchup, but the most exciting bout may well be the next one.
That's 141. Tyler Wells of Oklahoma and Carter Noggle of Air Force. Back to it here is Caprella, starting to build a little bit of riding time now.
So Roger Kish and Sam Barber are good friends. They've known each other forever. They had a connection, a Minnesota connection. And one of the things that Coach Kish said, these guys are going to come out. They're going to come out and wrestle hard. They may not be the most talented, but they wrestle hard.
And that has shown up so far.
Yeah. You got to push your weight back and walk your knees up. You can't be straight-legged like that. You can't get up. Bend those knees, choose a side, push your weight back and up.
So riding time is now over a minute for Gavin Caprella, and he has a 4-0 lead. An escape and then a takedown there in second period, and they will start neutral. Charmoli got to get a takedown.
Nice stutter and fake. You got to be careful when you stutter that your head and hands are in position, because the guy can time it and take a good shot, and that's exactly what Caprella did.
Minute 30 to go. An advantage Caprella at this stage. Charmoli has not been able to muster much, and there's the second takedown of the bout. Caprella with a 7-0 lead and building riding time again.
Yeah, so this is a place where we need to work on recovering our base.
And now you're talking about what Caprella's got going on here with the potential for an 8-0 score when you add on the riding time, Coach.
Yep. And head down, you just can't have that. You got to grip that mat hard. Guys should not be able to pull your arms out like that.
Riding time now secure for Caprella. 8-0 score. And 30 seconds to go. Charmoli's got to find it here for the Sooners.
Well, you watch Caprella. He's got 15 matches on the year, and Tyson's got 3, so maybe a little more mat time.
And
maybe
a full season of experience as well last year for Caprella.
Yeah, maybe you look at some open tournaments and see if you can get some guys some more matches. But I know this, the OU coaches explore every opportunity. They're really a hardworking and innovative guys.
So it's an 8-0 final for Gavin Caprella at 133 pounds. Major decision for Gavin Caprella. And the Falcons take the lead in the duel. 4-3 now the score.